What is up, YouTube? Coach James back for Honolulu Lions and NFL Rivals gameplay and news. Today we are going to have a little news video talking about the roadmap they just released the other day. As you might have seen in my community post, I had originally recorded this, but I didn't actually have my mic on. So we are going to make this video now, even though it is a little late. I just saw it was released back on the 22nd, but let's go over this roadmap. So the roadmap shows at the 10-yard line, up next, you'll be able to start instant sell at the in-game market. There's going to be crafting. They're going to be making new changes to gameplay. They're going to work on improving squads, and they're going to kind of edit or make improvements to the defenses. Gameplay. And then at the 40-yard line, you have coming soon, collection synergy and quick trade in the in-game marketplace. And then at the 9-yard line, you get sticker book, league revamp, squad revamp, and events progression. So here is what it said. Who doesn't love a good playbook Rivals? We're in the process of building and rolling out massive updates to NFL Rivals, and we want to signpost what's ahead for you all. Breaking down the featured graphics above, here's how to understand the timeline. So the 10-yard line, as these items are in the late phase of development, and we expect these updates to land in the next month or two. The 40-yard line features in this section are currently under development, undergoing iterations and enhancements, and will likely land in the next 3 to 6 months. And the 90-yard line features and enhancements here on concept phase. We've identified the issues and have ideas on solutions, but we still need time to discuss, document, and plan. We're anticipating these updates to land at least 6 months out. So then it says, before diving into the specifics, they just want you to know that the update timing could change, and so there's no guarantee when it'll happen yet. This blog post is forward-looking, and we may update it anytime as they continue testing and get feedback. Then they also have some other updates and surprises they're going to wait on. So here is some stuff about the 10-yard updates. Crafting. Collecting is core to the NFL Rivals experience, and we'll be launching a new crafting feature that will help add new value to items in their collections and connect players with desirable items, from in-game resources to new collectibles we hope to launch soon. Probably talking about those quick win tickets and maybe some other things they'll add. In order to claim the new item up for grabs, players will need to follow a recipe of already existing items, rather limited edition cards, blueprints, or some other items. The recipes will remove the items from economy, and the reward will drop automatically for someone. Some crafting recipes will have finite quantities in advance, and others will be limited only by time span. They'll start doing tests, and they'll get feedback and improve. Quick selling in the in-game marketplace. Since we've launched the ability to buy cards from other players in the game, it's been a huge success, and we've received tons of great feedback on the in-game market. Now we're bringing the quick sell feature from the Mythical marketplace to the in-game market too. In your inventory, you'll be able to see the amount of credits others are willing to buy your items for. When you quick sell a limited edition card or blueprint, you'll receive credits in your inventory, which you could then spend to improve your lineup. We'll continue to work on the feature and make improvements and expansions in the future. Gameplay experimentation system. So whenever we need to roll out changes to gameplay or just want to mess around with silly or fun gameplay remixes, we don't want them to affect the outcome in events or surprise players overnight without a place to get a handle on how they work. This feature will display limited time events that will exclusively feature the changes, rather it's simple stuff like tweaks to speed and acceleration, or previews for playing defense. We can also use this feature to do crazy one-offs like low gravity or hyperspeed. These events will not have any impact on the major prizing you drop during programs and will optimize so they don't meaningfully affect your league or squad scores. Then they said that the defense projections, they want to enhance the defense experience. They're saying that now, at the update, they'll have, for each opponent's drive, you'll see the potential outcomes and the probability of each one occurring with evenly matched teams. You'll then see the impact your opponent's offense power and your defense power have on the probability of each outcome. You won't need to take any actions for your defense, but you'll have a view of how the power of the defense affected the outcomes of each drive. A defense pop-up, you will see the defensive player card squaring off against the offensive player card. Different off-defense player cards can lead to different defensive outcomes. So swap around your defensive lineup to see how they'll affect the game. They said squad improvements. They know that we've been enjoying the squad feature, but there's a lot of ways to improve it. They want to revamp it later this year, but they're going to do a little upgrade to it along the way. Not much about it yet, but they're going to try and make it a more social experience. Collection synergy. We love seeing our players build up collections of their favorite cards, players, teams, or programs, and where they're planning to introduce collection synergy. It'll enhance your lineup based on specific cards you have in your inventory. Think of it like other players cheering for you from the bench as you're making a game-winning touchdown drive. They vision the feature will ensure better value to every card in your collection, any rarity, even duplicates, and they hope that the synergies will make every card have an impact to the game in the bench or on the field. So they'll share more about that later in another post, but they wanted to introduce the idea about it. And then that is what they had to update, and they're going to keep working on things and telling us to look out for any future surprises. In the next week or so, I guess I'd imagine, just kind of keep playing the game, look out for new surprise events or something. So after going through all that, what we think about the crafting, in my opinion, I think it is a good idea. I don't necessarily know how it entails you to get players if you don't have it, or the blueprints or whatever. And I don't know if it's going to affect cost of the players. So I feel like if they do these recipes and there's certain players that not everybody might have had. I feel like people might abuse the marketplace to try and sell their players for more and make it harder to maybe get the certain player. Not too sure if that is how it would go. But otherwise, I like the idea of it. I'm curious how hopefully it'll give more free to play players a better way to grow their team. I like the idea of the quick selling because I feel like the marketplace is good, but sometimes it's better to just try and sell in game. It's hard to get the credits without buying them in game, and then otherwise, with the external marketplace, it just leaves you kind of fighting with your money you're sitting with. You got just your such and such mythos, and sometimes there's certain players too that are just hard to sell. So hopefully, instant selling or this quick selling will help you get rid of some of those that you've had trouble getting rid of anymore in the off on the external marketplace. I like the idea of the different gameplays they want to do with the events. I like the idea where they were talking about wanting to maybe do like a low gravity or hyper speed or something. So I hope that that will be just a little fun way to kind of play for a little bit. So yeah, um, comment in the comment down below what you guys think about this roadmap and comment what you think they should also improve on. And just tell me if you think that this will keep you playing the game if you hadn't played it, or if you'll start playing the game if you haven't been playing it but caught this video out of curiosity, or just support you just like watching. But that is the update. That is some of my opinion and what this type of update might be doing. And thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.